What's up, everybody? We're back. I'm going back to the creek. You can see right over there. We're going over there. I wanted to hit up the band, but I went over there and there's a lot of homeless people on that band, actually right on the band. There's like 3 tents pitched. So where I'm thinking I'm gonna go today is there's the spot where in the beginning of that last video right there on the band, actually it was my best video yet, 3,000 views and still going. So what I was thinking in the beginning of that video, there was a spot right before that I test panned and it had great gold for 1 pan. So I'm gonna go over there. The ground's frozen. We're gonna check it out, scrape the top as much as we can, see how much gold we can find. So we're gonna walk up. It's right over there, a little bit of ways up that way. So we're gonna walk that way. And the plan today is I wanted to continue to find that bank up in that band, but since we can't get in there, I'm not gonna try to. So we're gonna go up that way and to this other spot right here, and I'm gonna scrape the top. I'm pretty sure the ground still may be frozen. We'll check that out when we're there. But if so, I can scrape the top, and I want to show everybody that you don't have to dig deep to find gold. But it has to be flood gold, and I'll explain all that and stuff, you know, the flood gold and seasonally and how it rolls in from the Rocky Mountains out that way. So we're gonna get over there. All I brought was a little small bucket with the shovel. So I'm gonna just pan, scrape the top of that area, throw all the concentrates from the pan right into the bucket, get all that home. We'll clean that up, and hopefully it's gonna be good, you guys. All right. I actually panned that spot before. It's loose right down in there. This is Left Hand Creek, and it goes, and that's a little sharp turn right there. A nice loose right there in pan. There's some good gold in there also, and you can see right up in there, Left Hand Creek right here, which is a gold bearing creek. It flows, and it flows right in to the St. Vrain River out that way. So yeah, that was a good spot. I've been there, made a couple videos there, but we're gonna head that way, and we're gonna see what we can find today. Today is Sunday, nice day, pretty chilly outside, not too bad. The water may be a little cold, but you see, guys, we're getting down there. All right, I hope it's gonna be a good one. That first test pan, like I was saying, it had good gold in there. It had about 10, maybe 12 pieces. Pretty small, but let's see what's in there. You never know. Small pieces do add up. Gold is gold, right? So let's get down there, y'all. Okay, we're getting in. It's still a little bit of ways, not too far from here. Really beautiful out here, that's for sure. Been really lucky to have nice weather here in Colorado. Pretty strange, actually. We should be piled in snow all through here by now. All right, we're getting in there now. Pretty close, right in them trees right down below. That's the spot. That's where we're getting into. I'm gonna bring these guys along with me. We're gonna walk down there. Find a spot we can get into. Maybe right here. Yeah, I think we can get in here. All right, let's see what we got. I almost just stepped on this, you guys. I think that's a deer. That's a dead deer right there for sure. Wow, okay. Wow. Make sure we don't get on that. Let's see if we can find our way up in here. All right, I think we got this. All right, you guys, we're there. Just a couple more little things we need to get through here. Gotta be careful, that's a pretty steep fall down in there. But okay, I think we can get in right here. We made it, everybody. We're here. This is where the good gold was at. I'm gonna test pan right here. We're just gonna pan around. That's where I dug the last time. I'm gonna dig a little bit closer. I'm thinking I'm gonna just scrape the top layer all the way as much as I can. Do as many pans as I can, get the concentrates. I'll show you guys some gold. There is gold here. All right. I think that'll work. All right, guys, let me, I'll be right back. Bring you guys all back. We can get up here. It's higher on the bench right here, but there's a lot of big rocks and a lot of bigger gravels and stuff built up right here. So we can get in here, test pan around in here too. Maybe along the water line right here. I'm always finding gold in this river right here. Right along the water line, all them cobbles and stuff, all that river rock built up. That's what you want to look for. Them rocks have tumbled, they're round, they're smooth. So we'll test pan around in there. Right in there is the bend I wanted to get to. The one I did the video last time, but there's about 3/10 in there, so I'm not gonna go in there. This is where we're at today. Let's get to it, you guys. All right, I think that's good. We'll start right there, right where that pan landed, and we'll see what we got. Right where the pan is at, right there. Ground is still frozen here. We may not be able to get right here quite yet. This area don't get much sun, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay frozen. Yeah, guys, this stuff is really frozen right here. I don't have much in there, but I'm gonna pan that out and just see what we got. Bring these guys around. I can find a good little spot. Let's pan this out. It's always hard to adjust when you're on a gravel bar and the legs on your tripod don't stand that well. So here we go. That's not much in there. I only scraped the layer right off top. So let's just check it and see if there might be gold in that. It's not much at all. Should be pretty quick. Don't look too good so far. Don't have my hopes up. But we'll find some ground that's not frozen, that's thawed out, we can get into. All right, guys, let's see real quick. All right, guys, I see one piece. We got one piece of gold right there. And again, I wanted to show you guys and point out just how easy it can be to find gold. You really don't need to go far down. Now, it has to be flood gold. It has to be in the areas, you know, it's usually on gravel bars after the spring floods and all that stuff. When the waters recede and they go back down, it'll leave a layer of material, and most of the time the lights will have washed off a lot on the bar and it'll drop all these heavies off right here. But a lot of the times right after the floods you get is what's flood gold. So it's only going to be just a few inches right on the surface. You could dig right down and see, here we go. Let me show you guys. See if we can find that piece. I know it's in there. Sorry guys, let me see here. Looks like it might be right there. Yep, that's it. One piece of gold right there, you guys. It is small, for sure. It's really small, but we'll dig around, we'll poke around. I think we're gonna start up here. We'll come right here on the top. It's the part that's exposed to the sun, so it shouldn't be frozen. Let's check that out. All right, right where that pan's at, you guys, we're gonna dig right there. We're gonna fill up this pan. Looks pretty good. I'll remove some of this over these rocks that are sitting on top right now. They're clean, so we could be removed. Yeah, all right. I think we can get in here, you guys. There we go. A nice full pan. We were able to get down. I think I dug down. I only went down maybe about 3 or 4 inches down. It's about 4 fingers. So I'm not far deep down. Let's see if there's gold in that. All right. It's all in the water now. Let's see, guys. Whoa. Shit. Oh man, my iPhone just went into the water. I hope this is gonna work. Oh man. It went into the water, you guys. This phone might stop working right here. God dang it. All right. I guess that's what happens when I try to put the tripod in the water, right? So right now, okay, we're out of the water. I hope I pulled it out fast enough. Oh man, I might have to get this home, throw it in a bag of rice. But we'll see. But if this video ends, thanks for watching. Phone cut out, stopped working. But if you're watching till the end, then yeah, I got lucky. Let's get to it. Did bring my boots. I probably should just put my boots right on, right? I mean, I can step in the water, be a lot easier. All right. There we go. Remove some of the bigger rocks. We don't need them. I'm not going to find gold that big in here. Would be nice though. Like I've said before, you want to knead it like dough, because if you don't, it will solidify and it'll concrete right up. So you want to knead it like dough, get all the sand and everything loose, and all the heavies and the gold will drop to the bottom of the pan. So there we go. This water is cold today. Man, it's cold. That's cold. We'll get it pounded out though, not a biggie. Seeing black sands in there, that's a good thing, but not always. Gold don't always ride with the black sands, everybody. It's just an indicator that you're on heavier material, stuff that has dropped off and settled that's heavy. But a majority of the time, yeah, you'll have gold with black sand. Garnets, for those who don't know what garnets are, they look like little red rubies. Nice, pretty little gemstone. Not worth any value that much, but they're still pretty. one more time, and I think we can pan it back. All right, let's see what we got. All right, again, guys, I see one small piece, maybe two. Let me bring these guys in and see if we can see that. It's one small piece. Let's see if I can get you guys focused in here. Sorry about that, you guys, but I'm having a problem focusing here. Maybe I dropped it in the water. But there we go. Right there. One small piece of gold. Let's keep moving. Okay. I finally got a pan that has some gold. Well, not finally, you guys seen the first two. This is the third. But check this out. It's more than one piece. Right in there, I see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 5 pieces in there. Pretty good. See if I can get you guys a better look at that. You can see right there, one of them's just a bit bigger. But let me show you guys where I dug at. I got myself right off of the bar. This is the bar right here. You can see all the gravels and stuff. So this will be the beginning. The water's coming towards me right there, right where that big V shape is at. Looks like a big sluice box. Be pretty interesting to go see what's in there. But right here on the bar, it pinches really tight. So I figured, well, you can see right there, there's a big piece of wood or something just sitting there. So in the floods, that water's ramping right over that, and it's dropping. Where the water goes off, you can see the V right there. That's the main channel. That water's flowing. It's flowing really fast, and it kind of slows down right here. And it's almost like a, you know, like a lake. And the water comes up, and it goes back, comes up. And let me take a look over here. All the gravels and stuff. They built up right underneath this bank right here, and it chewed up a little bit of this bank. You can see that's where I dug right there. But there's a lot more gravels and stuff built up. So I'm gonna stick around right here, and I'm gonna trench all this about that far deep down, and speed pan all that down, and let's see how much gold we can get, guys. Maybe I'll do let's do 5 pans, speed pan them down, and see what kind of results we can get. Depending on 5 pieces, 5 pans, we should have about 25 pieces of gold, right? That's the theory. If that's what it's producing, it may get better, you know. Just take a look in here. Right in all them roots and stuff, all kinds of gravels and stuff built up all up in there. That'd be a pretty interesting spot to get into. But right here, I heard a guy once say, they say test pan, right? Always test pan. But I've also heard that when you find the gold, don't leave the gold. Finish cleaning out the spot, because if you're prospecting, You're always having time to go off and come back and prospect around. So since I'm on the gold, pretty good to me, I'm gonna stay on the gold and I'm gonna see what I can get from that. All right, so guys, oh, I forgot my pan. I'll be right back. Still have the gold in there from that pan. We're not gonna throw it in the bucket quite yet. All right, let's see what this one has right here. All right. That's pan number one. Pan out number two. Can number 3. Still got some frozen spots. Some parts are still frozen. All right. Can number 4. Last one, pan number 5. This water is super, super, super cold. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much more longer I'm gonna last. We're gonna get this done. Take a look at the quartzes, guys. There's quartz in there. That one looks pretty mineralized, nice and rusty. Just want to give you guys a look at the material there. But yeah, I'm gonna step into the sun now. A little bit more sun. My hands are super, super, super cold. See if I can find an area that'll work. All right, let's see here. Hope you guys can see me well. Finish this out. Right now I'll pan it down a little bit more carefully so so I can reveal the gold. All right, I think that might be good enough. Let's take this back. Let me move up out of the water, you guys, so that way standing on dry land here. Here we go. Let me see if I can get this for you guys. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, let's see here. The black sand is really, really fine. You can see a piece of gold right there. Right there, there's a piece popping up. And the reason for the tap in, guys, when I tap that to the top, it's gonna bring that gold to the corner down here on the bottom of that black sand. So you wanna make sure you keep that same pattern going, you know, I guess. You want to make sure that gold is staying on the bottom because it can scoot its way down the pan. Gold can float also. All right, I'm seeing a couple pieces. Again, let's get that rock out. It just makes it that much easier for me when I get them out. All right, I'm seeing some pieces come up. And again, this is 5 pans. Concentrate it down to just this right here. Let's see how much gold we get out of that. And if that's looking good, I'm gonna stick it out right there. And I'm gonna pull as many of these pans as I can. Because right now, it's not looking too bad from what I see. Not bad at all. Okay, whoa. Wow, these guys, this is not going to be bad at all. I mean, 5 pounds. From the looks of it, I sometimes run 1 bucket and get this much off of just 1 full bucket. Oh yeah, this is really nice right here, you guys. Holy. All right, let's see, man. There's quite a bit here. Wow. We definitely doubled the amount, even tripled the amount from the first pan. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be good enough. There's still some black sand in there, but you're gonna get a good look. Well, 5 pans here got me. Pretty sweet. Gotta stretch, getting pretty tired. Not tired, but gotta stretch. Check that out. That's scattered about everywhere in there. 5 pounds, everyone. And geese. Wow, okay, that's 5 pounds, yeah. So I dug, you guys seen where I dug over there. So I think, I'm wishing I brought my 5-gallon bucket. I would have filled a bucket up, but that was only 5 pounds. So imagine what 1 bucket would give me. But I'm gonna stay right there and we're gonna keep panning. I might not video this one. I'm just gonna, well, maybe, I don't know quite yet. This one's already getting really long. But I'm gonna stay right there for just a little bit, take a break. My hands are thawing out barely. But we're gonna continue right there. That's some good goals, you guys. All right, right on. Okay, there's the next pan, literally the next pan. It's still about 4 or 5 pieces in there. Still pretty good, decent size. Right there. One stuck in the little scratch groove right there. Little ones up there. So that's 1 pan, and we're gonna keep right there. All right. Check this out. I just pulled up this huge piece of quartz. That's a big piece of quartz. Almost looks like it's I forget that quartz, but it's like the darker quartz. I forget what it is. But yeah, check that out. That's a nice piece of quartz right there. Getting big. I'm digging right there in the hole. I'm just punching down even further now. So there it is. There's the next pan. I'm gonna stay speed panning, and I'm gonna take as much home as I can. All right, guys. I've been panning. I've been speed panning probably about 10, maybe 12 more pans into that. I got my hole filled back in. It's all filled back in back there. So I'm gonna head out, you guys. I probably did, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 pans. The gold you guys seen, it was good. I'm pretty happy about this one. I mean, it may not hit the scale. If I think it does, I'll probably weigh it out. But either way it goes, for panning these guys and for just the flood gold right here, it's awesome. It was good gold in the pan. But I'm gonna end this video right here. It's pretty long already. But my last video was an hour and 8 minutes, and it got 3,000 views. Probably still rolling. Yay. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and I think I might go ahead and just go live and pan these concentrates or run them through the gutter sluice. I might run them through the gutter sluice, but I might go live. It's going to be in the next couple days. It's supposed to be nice later in the week, so I might do that later in the week. I'm not sure when, but I will go live, and I will give like a 24-hour notice, and I'll post it up in the community. So let everybody know that I'll be going live. I don't know if I'm going to interrupt with anybody else's lives or what, but hey, I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to try. I'm going to go live and I'm going to get these all run through the gutter sluice. The goal should be good, you guys. So I want to thank you guys. Drop a comment down, let me know. These videos are getting long, but I'm not going to do so much editing. Like I said before, I'm going to drop the music out so much. I'll probably play my music in the shorts and stuff when I do my shorts. But yeah, all right, guys, drop a comment below. And if you're new here, do subscribe. Think about it. I hope I earned that subscription today. It's going to be great, you guys. It's going to be a good new year. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. And on the next one, I'll see you then.